Zimbabwe, Zambia, Zaire, Yugoslavia, Yemen, Vietnam, Venezuela, Vanuatu, Uzbekistan, Uruguay, United States, United Kingdom, United Arab Emirates, Ukraine, Uganda, Turkmenistan, Turkey, Tunisia, Trinidad and Tobago, Transnistria, Tonga, Togo, Thailand, Tanzania, Tajikistan, Taiwan, Syria, Switzerland, Sweden, Suriname, Sudan, Sri Lanka, Spain, Soviet Union, South Sudan, South Korea, South Africa, Somaliland, Somalia, Solomon Islands, Slovenia, Slovakia, Singapore, Sierra Leone, Seychelles, Serbia, Senegal, Scotland, Saudi Arabia, Sao Tome and Principe, Samoa, Rwanda, Russia, Romania, Qatar, Portugal, Poland, Philippines, Peru, Paraguay, Papua New Guinea, Pakistan, Oman, Norway, North Macedonia, North Korea, Nigeria, Nicaragua, New Zealand, Netherlands, Nepal, Namibia, Myanmar, Mozambique, Morocco, Mongolia, Moldova, Mexico, Mauritius, Mauritania, Malta, Maldives, Malaysia, Malawi, Madagascar, Macau, Luxembourg, Lithuania, Libya, Liberia, Lesotho, Lebanon, Latvia, Laos, Kyrgyzstan, Kuwait, Kenya, Kazakhstan, Jordan, Jersey, Japan, Jamaica, Israel, Oman, Ireland, Iraq, Iran, Indonesia, India, Iceland, Hungary, Hong Kong, Honduras, Haiti, Guyana, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, Guatemala, Greece, Gibraltar, Ghana, Germany, Georgia, Gambia, French Pacific territories, France, Finland, Fiji, Faroe Islands, Falkland Islands, Ethiopia, Eswatini, Estonia, Eritrea, Egypt, Ecuador, Dominican Republic, Djibouti, Denmark, Czech Republic, Cyprus, Curaçao, Cuba, Croatia, Costa Rica, Cook Island, Cambo, Comoros, Colombia, China, Chile, Taiwan, Thailand, Canada, Cameroon, Cambodia, Cabo Verde, Burundi, Burkina Faso, Bulgaria, Brunei, Brazil, Botswana, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Bolivia, Biafra, Bhutan, Bermuda, Belize, Belgium, Belarus, Barbados, Bahrain, Bahamas, Azerbaijan, Austria, Australia, Aruba, Armenia, Argentina, Antigua and Barbuda, Angola, Algeria, Albania, Afghanistan.
My people, I am very, very sorry for what happened in our first publication. I can't bear it, my brothers. Yes, some people might bring this argument. Oh, you are being too emotional. My brother, we are talking about human being. That is not, we are being raised to feel the pain others are feeling. I am not there. My family members are not there. But one day, we are all human. So let me not go there again because I am starting to be emotional again. Okay, the video you just finished to watch now. According to the post, I said, Biafra currency have been rated as one of the leading currency according to global rating. According to global rating. So Biafra currency now is among the top 100 performing currencies. Maybe there's something they are not telling us. But that is not even the reason why we are here. But before we jump into the message, what happened in Finland? Why the XDOS bent on tarnishing the image of Biafrans at large? My brothers, anybody who will come out tomorrow to tell me right on my face that Oyibo man is my problem, Oyibo man is doing me racist, Yoruba man is doing me this, Hausa man is doing me this, Fulani man is doing me this, my brother, if I have strength, me and you go fight very well. I swear to God. If I have strength, me and you go fight very well. I have been saying this a long time ago. Some people seem not to understand me that we are the problem of ourselves. There is no anybody that is holding us down. Nobody. We are the problem of ourselves. During the time of Ejuku, we have Ifejuna or Ifajuna. We have many saboteurs. It happened. In fact, Owazirike is his own saboteur. Or rather, people who plan to sabotage him. When Mazen Namdekan attended the meeting in London, maybe I think in Manchester, he disagreed with them. And when Owazirike found out, according to the stories I've been told, that these people are trying to betray him, that was when he accepted the deal to quit agitation and accept the offer they gave to him. And then they say, oh, they just allow him to go and bury his mother. One night, get out. Who is telling you that cock and bull story? Owazirike found out that these people want to betray him, just like what is happening to Mazen Namdekano and Samuel Ekpa now. If they found out, or rather, they have already known that, yes, there must be betrayal, but they have already determined that no matter how you betray me, the truth must already be prevailed. Let me just read a few comments from this video we watched, and then we'll go to read the article that brought us here. Please, stay with us. Daniel Somto said, Obodoma, that is Biafra. Victory of Biafran said, long live Biafrans, and Biafrans will never be wiped out at the surface of this earth. Biafra have come to stay. The earlier the Jews understand this fact, the better for them. My happiness is there I wake up now, not whether I do video or I did not do video, not whether I go to work or I did not go to work, is that Biafra have taken center stage now. James John, because of calling for Biafrans, he got a seat to become a governor in his state, in the United States of America. This same James John have come back again to refresh his call for the release of Mazen Namdekano. Are we talking about American pastor one of the American richest and most powerful pastor, sent letter to Simon Ekpa telling him that he should not shake. That what they're doing, they're just trying to shake him to know whether he can be able to give up what he is doing. That's what these people are doing. When they shake you, oh, you accept their little offer. They will not say this one, we don't finish with them. Anybody that come again, they shake Owazirike's come. They have shaken Martin Nnamdi Kanu first time, he refused. Shake him second time, he refused. The third time now in Sokoto prison, he still refused and said, I will not give back down. They are shaking Simon Ekpa as well. So the next publication we are going to have here is a letter being written to Simon Ekpa by most powerful and respected pastor in the United States of America. Upon that, we have Igbo brothers who are going to Finland to bear witness against their own. If you are an Igbo man watching me, if you are an Igbo man watching me, a Biafran, I want you to make this. In fact, this is not a prayer. This is not a prayer, but a declaration.
The war was not Ojuku's war. I happened on the Igbo situation at the time of the conflict. I did my duty to the best of my ability, and I am glad that Nigerians generally recognize this fact. One man could not have held the entire Nigeria and her allies for 3 years. The Igbo people felt threatened.
On your knees, every man, every woman, whether they are from east, west, north, and south, as long as you bear that name, Okechukwu, Nnemeka, and your bloodline is Igbo, and you are sabotaging what we are doing, the sufferings that they are going to face in this life, their generation, both born and unborn, will remain Osu in Biafra land. Anybody that knows these three guys, that is going to Finland to testify against Simon Ekpa, even while Americans are recognizing Simon Ekpa, British are recognizing Simon Ekpa, Canadians are recognizing Simon Ekpa, Australia, people from all walks of life are sending messages to Finland, telling them that this guy needs to walk free. Americans said that case is just hearsay, that nobody, that even the court that is judging a shower matter can never judge that matter. Anywhere you are, please raise your hand up. Call on our ancestors. In fact, whatever you want to call, whatever you believe that is working for you, these guys will never go unpunished. The leg they used to go Finland, if they are still living in Finland, they will be deported. And if they are coming from other countries, my brother, I will not pray for their plane to crash, because one person cannot cause a problem, not only them there inside the flat. But going back to where they are coming from, my brother, they will miss road. That is my own. I don't know about you. People are sending letters. People are telling Finland, this guy does nothing. Then we have people, they say they are SDOS, who wake up, wear clothes, spray perfume if they have any, and then head to court to testify against their own. If you are an Igbo man and still have that mindset that, oh, Hausa or Fulani or Yoruba is your problem, my brother, stop that. You and I know that Martin Nnamdi Kanu are being hate and killed today by Igbo governors and politicians. You and I know that the killings in Igbo today are being orchestrated by Igbo governors and politicians. And yet, when they do all this in finish, they will carry it and put on the head of Martin Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa was busy telling the Nigerian government, Finland government, that this case, we are being marginalized, and these people are buying our people on daily basis, putting it on the head of the self-determination, the leaders of the self-determination. And these guys raised hand up and said, Nalayo, say that Simon Ekpa is the one who marginalized us since 1960. Okay, let's forget about 1960. Since 1914, Nigeria was amalgamated. Tell me if there's anything that is called peace on that contraction they call a country. So Simon Ekpa is the reason why the Northerners are beheading, the Fulanese criminals are beheading people. It's Simon Ekpa. That is what these people are testifying in the court. Without no evidence, just mount evidence. Let us go to the main message, please. Let us go to the main message. I am angry in my spirit. Very, very angry in my spirit. Enough is enough. We have had enough of these people. Okay, let me read. I'm reading from USB platform, USB page. He said, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa in finance court, telling them how the Nigerian state has been marginalizing and committing genocide against Igbo with evidences, with clear evidences. If there's not any evidence, 1967 to 1970 is enough for Biafra to go. We have fought the war and they have lasted for 60 good years, if I'm not mistaken. So any country that fought war from 50 to 60, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not child of history, you can correct me in the comment section. I mean, they have qualified to have their own country. So what is still happening? Amalgamation of 1914 expired in 2014. So what is still happening? We still have morons who will still appear before the court. Look at their faces here, including Uchechi Kanu. Because according to them, they say that she's the one that is energizing these people with Bianca Ono, forcing these guys to go and testify. Look at their names here. Pastor Udochi, a pastor. Look at how they are. All of them, they don't want to show their face. They know what they're doing is not right. They hide their face. They put themselves in shame. Pastor Udochi, Isaac Carlo, and William Sumokedi. These are the three idiots. The three musketeers who said that Biafra will never have peace. No problem. Let me read the article, please. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa in finance court telling them how the Nigerian state has been marginalizing and committing genocide against Ndibo with evidences. Meanwhile, members of the expelled DOS under the order of Chinasa Edozieha, Chinasa Nwochi, Uchechi Okukano, and Bianca Ono, they are also live in the same courtroom, countering the claims of Simon Ekpa, telling the finance court that Ekpa is actually the one behind the marginalization and killing of Ndibo that started since 1960, even long before Simon Ekpa was born. But if I may ask, the judges and the lawyers in that court that will entertain this kind of evidence, somebody that was not born, this massacre and genocide and marginalization started since 1960. Okay, let's take it starting from 1960, which we know that it is not. So Simon Ekpa has not been born by then at the cause of all this. And then court is entertaining this rubbish. So where is the evidence? Mount evidence. To tell you that Finland have sold all their integrity. What Finland now is just bronze. They're not even close to, what they call it, silver or gold. Their rating now is just bronze. In fact, Banla is better than them. Iron Condemn is better than Finland. You see how I'm sweating? You see how I'm sweating like Christmas goat? Okay. And guess what? Tomorrow, the same monkeys will come and tell you Igbos, and tell you that Igbos are being marginalized. Let's fight for our freedom. That is when the Nigerian state might have achieved their aims with Bianca, then kick her out of office. Of course, it's going to happen. But let me just go to the comment section, direct to the comment section, because I don't have much time. I don't have much time, my brothers. I don't have much time. I'm very, very angry in my spirit. Nobody, let us stop to gaslight us. We are the problem of ourselves, and we are the one that is holding ourselves till today, till tomorrow, next tomorrow to come. Now they hold ourselves. Igbos testify against Nnamdi Kanu. Igbos are also testifying against Simon Ekpa. Ife Ejuna, Abife Ejuna, all the whole places. Okay, let's continue. Emeka Chikwe said, no matter what they did, no way. They cannot prevail, and so God will surely grant victory to Simon Ekpa. Osipa said, but the same God knows that Simon Ekpa's hands wasn't clean. That is Osipa, not an Igbo guy, okay? He destroyed Osu local government area, my community, and other Igbo land. My friend just removed sentiment. My friend, just remove sentiment and emotional blackmail of yourself and tell yourself the truth about what Simon Ekpa did in Igbo. Now, you guys were abusing Bianca Odumegwu Ojukwu because she didn't agree on what you believed. Maybe you are in diaspora like me, and we are one of those Amio Dipin whose wants our young youth to enter bush with gun and died while okay, too much of rubbish. Let me just go to people who responded to him, because this one no. UAB said, are you not a big fool? Can you bring your evidence that Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is the one killing families? Don Ngerejidofo said, animal. Flores to Osipa said, evidence of military killing and burning houses in Oso is everywhere. But our people choose to accuse Ekpa and Martin Nnamdi Kanu without evidence. Don't do with that. All these ones, okay, he said he's not even living in Nigeria, he's living abroad. And you have evidence that your Osu is being bring down by Simon Ekpa. And he couldn't go to Finland court, even when they are still looking for evidence. They are still searching for anything that can lay their hand on to make sure that they cripple Simon Ekpa. You couldn't go there to provide it. But when you come online, you become, what I call it, Chimamanda Adichie, who keep writing novels. Igbos. Hey, let me not say the one I will tell you. I say, hey, I talk too much. But before we realize what is happening to us, it might be too late, you. I tell you the truth. Before we can be able to realize what is happening to us, the mistake they are doing today, the consequences tomorrow, my brother, is going to be huge. You see all this nonsense? Because all these idiots that is giving this testimony, very soon they will buy, come out, right? Then their future generation, which they don't even know what is happening behind their back when they must have gone. And by then, it will be too late for their generation. And including my own generation, because whatever, if one person, if one hand gets oil, it's going to affect all the whole hands. Because when the suffering started, let me tell you this, because some people may not know, that what we are passing through today is as a result of the mistake of the past from our ancestors, or from those who came before us. You know it and I know it. And yet, most of us still keep making this same mistake. And want me to believe that Hausas, Yorubas, UK, or whoever is the one that is holding me. My brother, are we not delusional? Are we not delusional? Is this not height of psychophancy? You went inside the booth, you hit something, and you come out on the express and begin to ask who hit. But you know the person who hit. Every born agitator in Biafra land have been sabotaged in one way or the other by the same people he or she is fighting for. Look at what the ladies are doing in Finland. And they will tell you that they are there to condemn USB. They are there to condemn, what do you call it, XDOS, expelled XDOS. And they are there still making the same blunder that others are making. My brothers, we are too far. I repeat, we are very, very far. And we need to come back home. Otherwise, it's going to be too late for us. So let us continue. Florence said, evidence of military killings and burning houses. Okay, let me leave that. Chibara said we get some little questions for them, but Yadiba for now. Freedom is all we want. One to them said, I am in support of Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is agitator. Simon Ekpa is our Biafra prime minister. Chooks Chris said, Ndibo, who did us this thing? These people and their generation will pay for this betrayal and the backstabbing. And that is where I stand. In fact, they will start to reap what they sow from this earth. My prayer is that if they are living abroad, any day they step their feet in Nigeria or in Biafra land, Nigeria must happen to them. In fact, one last comment and then I will round up. Onyedika Igwe said the United States of Biafra is a good country. The people are happy to hear the good news that our freedom have been given to us. Biafra citizens are happy to come together to stand in them relationship with faith. The Biafran government who gives us a good light in our country and in our village and in our states. I don't even know what this one is saying. But all the same, when I go see hear my voice again on our next publication. Our next publication, Oyibo, hey, powerful Oyibo pastor don't send encouragement letter to Simon Ekpa in Finland while in court. Then his own brothers are in the same court sabotaging him. So do you think that all these people that have been attending Simon Ekpa sending messages, even Masanga will never get himself involved in anything that got to do with terrorism if Simon Ekpa is really guilty? But it is well. But if you get this message, share it if you like. If you don't like, it's up to you. I'm not begging you again to share. Because I have seen that we are the problem of ourselves. Anytime I shout share, that is when you will see somebody will come to my comment section and ask me, why must you force people to share? My brother, I not beg you. In fact, I'm not force you. If you touch your mind to share, fine and good. If you not touch your mind, then so be it. Last, all of us will suffer the consequences at last. That is the only simple thing there. There's no two ways about it. It is not a rocket science. Last, now all of us, emphasis on all of us, will suffer it. If they capture our land, they are going to subject our future generation to what? To slavery, right? In fact, your own future generation. Because if that happens, my family, I will cut them off from anything that got to do with Biafra land or Nigeria. I will cut them totally off. So now you and them, they are going to hold hostage. My kids are using the passport of where I'm living. So, for me, no shaking, no shakement. Let them continue the sabotage. It is well. Actually,